It looks like the EU might be willing to compromise on the Northern Ireland border issue. So for once, I'm genuinely shocked, because it looks like the EU might actually be willing to compromise on something. That's pretty amazing, isn't it? So, according to The Express, Michel Barnier, the chief Brexit negotiator for the EU, has hinted that the EU might be willing to compromise over the Northern Ireland border issue. So, if you don't know what's going on there, or if you're American and don't know much about this, Ireland is split in two. There's the Northern Ireland and the Republic of Ireland, and Northern Ireland is part of the United Kingdom. The Republic of Ireland is separate. And in the late 90s, we signed the Good Friday Agreement, and as part of the Good Friday Agreement, which was set up to kind of avoid the tensions in Ireland between the Catholics, the Protestants, the Unionists, and the Nationalists, as part of the Good Friday Agreement, we agreed basically to avoid a hard border between the two islands. It's two countries, but one island. And because of that, we've kind of stuck with a bit of an issue with Brexit, because say we leave the European Union, and I say we leave because who knows if we will, but when we leave the European Union, in all honesty, we're faced with an issue. Because if we don't have a border between the two islands, that means that the European Union has an external border that's completely unmanned. This has implications for trade, it's got implications for immigration. You know, there's the issue of people can come into the European Union through a country that's particularly lax on its immigration rules. They can wind all the way through the European Union with their new EU passport, get themselves to Ireland, cross the border into Northern Ireland, they're technically in the UK at that point, and then just get a ferry over to Scotland, and then down from Scotland into London, and boom, you're in England. It sounds complicated, but really it's a pretty easy trip if you're really looking to get to the UK to England. So that's kind of an issue. But it looks like the EU might actually be willing to talk about this and try and figure it out. They've been holding it over us for a while, knowing that it's going to be a nightmare to solve. But the Express reports on this. Fears of a return to violence have been raised if the Good Friday Agreement is damaged by the imposition of a hard border on the island of Ireland after Brexit. Brussels had suggested a solution to the problem, a common regulatory area for goods and customs with the rest of the EU, but this has so far been rejected by the UK as annexing Northern Ireland. However, in a major breakthrough for Britain, Mr Barnier described the issue as the biggest risk caused by Brexit and said he was ready to improve the EU's proposal. He said, "Since we will not know what future relationship will bring by autumn 2018, we need to have a backstop solution in the withdrawal agreement." Barnier also said that he's willing to improve the text of the EU's proposal with the UK, and he even went on to talk about trade. Amazingly, he really got out on the right side of bed this day, because he said it is possible to respect EU principles and create a new and ambitious partnership with the UK. So he's even being positive on trade. Now, either something crafty is afoot here, or somebody slipped something into Barnier's tea. If you want to see more from me and the rest of the Rebel team, remember to like and subscribe.